Hello students, welcome to Saurabh's classes. Today we will be solving the ISI Msqms question paper of year 2017. Today we will be solving question number 10, 11 and 12 from the paper. So let's start with question number 10. In question number 10 it has been said that let f of x be equal to e to the power x and g of x be equal to e to the power minus x. And if h of x is a function where h of x is equal to g of f of x, where x is a real number, then we have to find out the value of dh by dx at x equal to 0. The options are 1, minus 1, minus 1 by e and e minus e. So these are the options. So now we have been given that h of x is equal to g of f of x. Now g of f of x is g of e to the power x, and g of e to the power x is nothing but e to the power minus of ex. If we take log on both sides, then log of h of x will be equal to minus of e to the power x. On differentiating, we get 1 by h of x, h dash x is equal to minus of e to the power x. So this implies that h dash x is equal to minus of e to the power x into h of x. This implies that dh by dx at x equal to 0, which is nothing but h dash 0, is given by minus of e to the power 0 into h of 0. Now we know that h of x is equal to e to the power minus e to the power x. So this implies that h of 0 is nothing but e to the power minus of e to the power 0, which is e to the power minus of 1, which is equal to 1 by e. So this implies that minus of 1 into 1 by e, so it will be equal to minus of 1 by e, which is nothing but option C. Now we move forward to the next question. The next question is question number 11. In question number 11 it has been said that f of 2 is equal to 5 and f dash 2 is equal to 1. In that case we need to find out the value of limit of x tends to 2 x f2 minus 2 f of x upon x minus 2. The options are 0, 1, 2 and 3. So we have been given that f of 2 is equal to 5 and f dash 2 is equal to 1. In that case we need to find out the value of limit x tends to 2 x f of 2 minus 2 f of x by x minus 2. Now in this structure, if we put x equal to 2, then the structure will come down to the form of 2 f of 2 minus 2 f of 2 divided by 2 minus 2, which will be nothing but a 0 by 0 form. So what we'll do over here, we'll differentiate both the numerator and the denominator by the L'Hospital method. So upon differentiating both the numerator and denominator separately, we get limit x tends to 2. The numerator will be f of 2 minus 2 of f dash x upon 1. So this comes down to f of 2 minus 2 f dash 2. Now f of 2 we already know, f of 2 is equal to 5 and f dash 2 is equal to 1. So 5 minus 2, this is equal to 3, which is option D. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is question number 12. In question number 12, we have to find out the value of integration 0 to 2 mod of x square minus 2 dx. The options are 4 by 3 into 2 root 2 minus 1, 4 by 3, 8 root 2 by 3 and 4 by 3 into 2 minus root 2. These are the 4 options. So basically we need to find out the value of integration 0 to 2 mod of x square minus 2 dx. Now if we for x square minus 2 equal to 0, we get that x is equal to plus minus root 2. And if we draw it in a line diagram, so if this is minus of root 2 and this is plus of root 2, then for any x which is greater than minus plus of root 2, x square minus 2 is positive. Between minus root 2 and plus root 2, x square minus 2 is negative. And for x less than minus of root 2, x square minus 2 is again positive. So this is the thing that we need to implement in this structure. So what we'll do, since root 2, which is equal to 1.41, something like that, this falls in between the interval 0 to 2. So what we'll do, we'll break down this structure into two parts, where one part will go from 0 to root 2 and the second part will go from root 2 to 2. So this is the breakdown which we'll do. First we'll break it down from integration 0 to root 2 mod of x square minus 2 dx plus integration root 2 to 2 mod of x square minus 2 dx. Now as I have already mentioned that in the interval 0 to 2, means in between the interval here, x square minus 2 is negative. X square minus 2 is negative here. So what we'll do, x square minus 2 is negative, so basically it will come down to integration 0 to root 2 minus of x square minus 2 dx plus, and from root 2 onwards the sign is positive, so here it will be root 2 to 2, here it will be x square minus 2 dx. So this will come down to integration 0 to root 2 minus x square dx plus integration root 2 to 2 x square minus 2 dx. Upon breaking it, now upon doing the integration, let's proceed over here. So this will be equal to twice of x minus x cube by 3, which will go from 0 to root 2 plus x cube by 3 minus twice of x, which will go from root 2 to 2. So when we solve this part, this will ultimately come down to when we solve the entirety of this integration, this will ultimately come down to the value of 8 root 2 minus 4 by 3. Now if we take 4 by 3 common, it will ultimately come down to root 2 root 2 minus 1, which is nothing but the option A. So today we have solved question number 10, 11, 12 from the ISI QS Msqms question paper of year 2017. We'll be solving the next questions in the subsequent videos. Till then, keep watching Sources Classes videos for more solutions and content. Thank you very much.